Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to study about the concept of motion. What do you mean by motion? Motion is like anything is said to be in motion or that moves is said to be in motion. Okay? Now, when we discuss the word motion, we are referring to two things, like an object changes its position with respect to its surroundings, with respect to its surroundings. Okay? An object is said to be in motion when it changes its position with respect to its surroundings. Like the object is at a place. Okay? The background of this board, like of this pen, is what? Its surrounding makes this board or some other things which are located around it. But if its surroundings are not changing, it means it is at rest. But if its surroundings are changing, okay, then it is said to be in like background. What is there in background? Is it in motion? Yes, it is in motion because the background or the surroundings, they are changing. So it is said to be in motion. But if the object does not change with respect to time and its surroundings, then it is said to be at rest. No change of surroundings with respect to time, then we say it is at rest. But here, with respect to time, if there is change in the surroundings of an object, it means the position of an object changes with respect to surroundings and time, then we say that it is in motion. Clear? So this is about motion. Now, how many types of motion is there? Is it only that one type of motion is there, or there are some categories or types of motion? Let us see how many types of motion are there. Okay. The concept is now types of motion. How many types of motion is there? Okay. So it can be classified into following types. Number one, translational motion. Translational motion. What does this mean? When all parts of an object, like we are moving our hand, so we are only moving a part of our body. But if I move from one place to another, then what it will be called? Like I am my complete body is in motion. So when do we say that translational motion is taking place? When all parts of the object move equal distances in equal interval of time. Okay? When all parts of an object move equal distances in equal intervals of time, then the object is said to be in translational motion. For example, car moving on a road. Car moving on a road. Because whole of the car is moving, not the parts of the car are moving. Okay. So on this basis, translational motion, the translational motion is of two types. Okay, you can categorize, you can find out some more examples related to translational motion. So let us discuss about the types of translational motion. There are two types. What are they? Rectilinear, RECTILINEAR, rectilinear motion, and the another one is curvilinear, CURVILINEAR, curvilinear motion. Now you are getting hint from their names. Rectilinear motion, when an object moves in a straight line, then it is said to be in a rectilinear motion. What do we call it? Rectilinear motion. Okay, so some examples are like truck moving on a straight road. Example, truck or car or bus moving on a straight road. Okay, so such type of motion is said to be rectilinear motion. Next is curvilinear. What do you mean by curvilinear motion? The motion when an object moves along a curved path. Okay, like this is a path. You say take it like a ground, playground or a stadium, and an athlete is running on this path. So what do you think? Is he running on a straight line? Every time it is moving round and round. It is changing the direction. So such type of example of motion is called curvilinear motion. Okay. So what is the definition? When object moves along a curved path, okay, then it is said to be in a curvilinear motion. Okay, so the object which is in motion is going to change direction of the motion of the motion of an object changes with respect to time. Okay, so every time, like when it is in a curvilinear, so every time the direction is being changed. Fine. So example, bus moving on a curved road. Bus moving on a curved road. Or an athlete running on a curved track. Okay, or you can take an example of stone which is thrown up in the air. So that is also curvilinear motion. So I hope it is clear to everyone. What is translational motion? The motion which is in which an object is moving as a whole. Okay, not parts of the object is moving, but the whole of the object is moving. Fine. So that is known as translational motion. Example, that a car moving on a straight road or anywhere, like we are moving on, or an athlete running. Then it is of two types: rectilinear motion, curvilinear motion. So what is rectilinear motion? The motion in which an object moves on a straight line. Okay, in a straight line. Example, truck moving on a straight road, or an athlete running on a straight track. That is an example of rectilinear motion. Then comes curvilinear motion. What do you mean by curvilinear motion? Curvilinear motion takes place when an object moves along a curved path. So examples are bus moving on a curved road. Okay. So these are some examples of translational motion and their types. Now let us come to the another example. another type of motion, that is rotational motion. Rotational motion. Now, again, the name is giving you hint what type of motion it is. When an object moves about an axis, okay, and all parts of it do not move the same distance in a given interval of time, then we say it is a rotational motion. Okay, object moves about an axis, around its axis, okay, and all the parts of it do not move the, all parts of it do not move the same distance in a given interval of time, then it is said to be a rotational motion. Example. What is the example? Earth, rotation of earth. Rotation of earth. Okay, about its axis is an example of rotational motion. And if you will observe the motion of a fan, okay, fan is also moving around its axis. Fine. So that is also an example of rotational motion. Okay. So these are the examples and the concept of rotational motion. Now let us move to the next topic, periodic motion. Periodic motion. Again, the word periodic is telling you what type of motion is it. When an object repeats itself, its motion repeats its motion along the same path, along the same path at regular intervals of time, at regular intervals of time, it is said to be in a periodic motion. Then it is said to be in a periodic motion. Now, means it repeats. After some time, it is again regularly repeating itself after some interval of time. Then we say it is a periodic motion. Some examples of periodic motion are like motion of moon around the earth after a period of 15 days, okay, it changes earth. Okay, motion of moon around the earth. Then one more very common example, like clock. In clock, the hands of a clock, I should say, hands of a clock, after a regular interval, they are again on the same track. Like 12 starts from 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again 1, 2, 3. So this is a hands of clock. Okay. Or pendulum, motion of pendulum. Pendulum, it keeps on oscillating at its fixed point. You might have seen some clocks are there which has pendulum. Okay. Or you can make a pendulum on your own also, just with the help of a string, tie some bob or a stone, and then it will keep on oscillating, moving on either side, and this is called pendulum. Okay, and this is an example of periodic motion. So what is periodic motion? When an object repeats its motion along the same path at regular intervals of time, it is said to be in a periodic motion. Now, next is non-periodic motion. Again, the hint is there. Non-periodic motion. What do you mean by non-periodic motion? When an object does not repeat its motion, when an object does not repeat its motion at regular intervals of time, then it is said to be in a non-periodic motion. Like examples, a car moving on a crowded road. Okay, children playing in a park. Then they are said to be non-periodic motion. Okay. Now, another type of motion is random motion. Random motion. Random means what? No fixed direction. Random motion. In this type of motion, no fixed direction, and it is in a zigzag manner. Okay, then it is said to be a random motion. Example, dust particles in air. You might have seen they are moving like this, any direction. Okay, or motion of an insect. Okay, so such type of motion is said to be random motion. Okay, now there can be some combination of different motion also. Like let us take some examples. Moving of a bicycle. Moving of a bicycle. Moving of a bicycle. What is it? The wheels. They show rotational motion. Okay. While cycle or bicycle, it shows translational motion. So isn't it a combination of different types of motion? Okay. Some more examples, just like birds gliding across the sky. They will show non-periodic motion as well as translational motion. Earth rotating on its axis, rotational as well as periodic motion. So this was about the chapter motion. I hope everything is clear in this. Some more examples related to the different type of motion you can collect from your surroundings. Okay, so have a keen observation and find out different things and different types of motion.